Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Monday morning. It is November 11th, and I came across a story. FEMA is staging 350 semi-trailers, trucks, in northeast Michigan, Oscoda, Michigan. I'm going to go into that. It's very interesting. I also have a terrific passage I'm going to share with you here towards the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But first, I had to show Mr. Teddy. I showed Ella, I believe, yesterday. All of us got haircuts this weekend, didn't we? So Mr. Teddy also got a haircut. I think he looks pretty good. He's looking pretty handsome there, young man. How we doing? You trying to see what's going on out there in the backyard? He's trying to look, see if he can see a squirrel or a bird or something like that to harass. Invading our land, huh? Y'all, it doesn't matter where I go. If I'm, anywhere on this property, in the house, outside, out here, this little dude right here is right there with me, right at my back, watching. Like sometimes I'll walk out there and I'll just kind of lean on the fence and look out in the back, just kind of watch nature for a minute. And I can turn around and he's right, and he'll be sitting like ready to pounce right behind me, facing the other way. Like he's not facing like where I am. He's facing like he's watching my back. Now, he does that with Mrs. Dog too, but he's a little dude, but he's a watchman. He will watch and he will alert. Right? You're so ferocious. You're a ferocious animal, right? Nah. You just watch though, right? Okay. All right, buddy. Go find Ella. Y'all hang out. Okay, but y'all came across this story. Somebody sent me, well, several of you sent me some information about this or just kind of alerted me, but this is interesting. So FEMA, they've been in the news lately, uh, staging 350 semi trailers. That's a good bit. That sounds like a pretty big investment with equipment, trailers with equipment at an old Air Force base in Oscoda, Michigan. Now, from what I can tell, this is in Lower Michigan, but it's in the northeast part of Lower Michigan, very close to Lake Huron. And so, what in the world? It said that the only information I could find, it says they're staging these trailers for emergency situations in the 6 county surrounding area. Staging and stationing emergency services. What the world, y'all? What do they know that we don't? And why just there? Typically from what I'm understanding, they don't stage right in the middle of a disaster area. They'll stage kind of just outside of a disaster area or an anticipated disaster area, like maybe a hurricane or something's coming and they go ahead and stage. But I don't know of a pending emergency in this area of the country. So they're expecting something to happen right close to this area. This is not going on all over the state of Michigan, from what we can tell. Why just here, or why just in this area close to Lake Huron? What's going on? A pending event? I would think the local officials really need to be on this. And if I lived in this area, or even close to this area in that region of the state, I would be on my local law enforcement too, and your county sheriffs, your representative. What gives here? Let us know something. They should be asking questions of the feds as to why this is going on. I mean, I would think you live anywhere near this region, you have a right to know what the deal. What the deal? What's going on? This is an anticipated emergency. Don't know of any hurricanes going on or that are approaching this area, and not typically. We're not in a huge, not that we can tell, not in a huge winter storm or anything like that. and heard about anything going on in this area. This is just very, very curious. This is very interesting. But it's not like they're just staging trailers just for the heck of it and just kind of storing them somewhere. They're staging for it said for emergency situations. I did find out there was a local a county, I guess it was a local town meeting where they just had a little blurb about this, and it said very specific, staging for emergency situations in the 6 county area. 350 semi trailers with equipment. So it's not like they're just storing these trailers for a later day or something, or retiring this, as a storage area or something like that. It doesn't look like that. They're looking to use this close by. 350. If there was just a few of them, that's one thing, but that's a pretty good number. And this is not, from what I can tell, this does not look like a hugely populated area. Is hugely a word? I'm not sure. Anyway, this doesn't look like a heavy populated area. Not in particular. But anyway, this is very weird. I would be concerned if I lived anywhere near there. I really would. Like, what gives here? If you live in this area, those of you, if you live in this particular section, even in the state of Michigan or in this region, and if you hear anything, let us know. Let us know in the comments if you've heard anything about this, or any intel or update would be nice. So I'll keep an eye on things and see if there's any updates and bring it to you. But I just wanted to get this out there. This day and time, we just don't know from day to day what's going on, right? So we try to keep on top of it. I'm going to go to a passage. We're in 2 Corinthians. Part of this was the Bible app verse of the day, but of course I'm going to read more than just one verse because I think it just needs to be more, right? So this is the Apostle Paul writing about his thorn, his affliction, and how he deals with it. And he says, now this is 2 Corinthians chapter 12, starting at verse 7. He says, to keep me from becoming conceited because of these surpassingly great revelations, there was given me a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardship, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Amen. We all deal with that, don't we? We all have some type of problem, or maybe it's a physical affliction. It doesn't specifically say what was going on with him. He just says a thorn in my flesh. Probably some kind of physical malady that was really giving him issues. But it could be mental too, and we all deal with these things. Like, we all deal with hardships, insults. I hear from you guys what you're dealing with even family members, or those who were close to you, or just random people. Insults, hardships, persecutions, just difficulties. It could be any kind of difficulty, health or otherwise. For when I am weak, then I am strong. We can instead of trying to just deal with it all on our own, we can lay it at the feet of Christ, lay it at the feet of Jesus. Trust God, keep praying, and give it to him. Give it to him. And that will give you at least that sense of relief that you are not alone in this, and that he will take it. And that just boosts, I think that just boosts our trust, and it boosts our faith as well. To keep that relationship. All right, I hope that makes sense. I hope that is helpful. Share your thoughts. Let us know, let us know in the comments if you've heard anything about this. This is just interesting, but we'll try to keep an eye on it as well. But anyway, hope you are having a good day. If this can help somebody share the video, hit the like button. That'll help us out. Appreciate it. We appreciate your support. Let's be careful out there. God bless you. I'll see you soon.